very serious drama. It's kind of a problem play. It's about capital and labor. I wouldn't bother to make such a point of all this, except later on if you happen to see a lot of naked women being chased through the woods, I don't want you to get the wrong impression. This play is full of symbolism. I work for the sleep-type pajama factory in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The Pajama Game is the game I'm in, and I'm proud to be in the Pajama Game. I love that I can hardly wait to wake and get to work at 8. Nothing's quite the same as the Pajama Game. I'm an executive. I'm a time study man. I can tell you per second exactly how many stitches go into a pair of pajamas. I can time anything. You'll see when we get down to the factory. Let it go! All right, girls, hurry up. I've got my stopwatch on you.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Race time. Hurry up. Race time. When you're racing with the clock. When you're racing with the clock. And the hurry up hand doesn't understand that if hurry up, break any fingers. Hurry up. Tuition isn't made of rock. It's a hurry up race when you're racing with the hurry up with the racing with the clock. Race when you're racing with the racing with the racing with the clock. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up and waste time. Hurry up and waste time. When you're racing with the clock. When you're racing with the clock. On the second hand, we understand the fact they break the intestine. The Constitution isn't made of rock. It's a losing race when you're racing with the racing with the racing with the clock.
When will old man Hessler break down and come up with our 7.5-cent raise?
How in hell can I buy me a swell new second-hand car on that salary he pays?
What do you think of the new superintendent? He's cute. He'll never last. He's kind of fresh for a new superintendent. I like a man with spunk. You like a man, period.
All right, girls, cut out the laughing, cut out the laughing. Tempest fugit, tempest fugit. Hurry up.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Waste time. Hurry up. Waste time.
When you're racing with the clock, when you're racing with the clock, and the second hand doesn't understand that your back may break anything else, and the Constitution isn't made of rock. It's a losing race when you're racing with the racing with the racing with the clock. And waste time. Racing, 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 racing.
Love? Are you nuts?
Some people can't tell when it hits them.
Bah. All you gotta do is say hello to a man, and they have you whispering in his ear. All you gotta do is be polite with him, and they have you spending the night with him. If there's a guy you merely have a beer with, they've got you setting the wedding date. It seems they've just gotta have some dirt to bend your ear with. So before they start, I herewith state, I'm not at all in love, not at all in love, not I, not a bit, not a mite, though I'll admit he's quite a hunk of guy, but he's not my cup of tea, not my cup of tea, not he, not an ounce, not a pinch, he's just an inch too sure of himself for me.
Well, of course, you've noticed that manly physique and that look in his eye. Say, I'm sure he can cut most any man down to size. He must be as fierce as a tiger when he's mad.
be sold, but this girl ain't buying. I'm not at all in love.
She's not at all in love, not at all in love, oh no.
Not a pin, not a crumb.
Must be the summer heat that gives her that glow, 'cause she's not at all in love, not at all in love. She cries.
Not a snip, not a bite.
Must be the light from the ceiling shining there in her eyes. He's young and handsome and smart, and we can't get over it.
But this lady's heart, he doesn't affect a bit.
It's easy to see that her daffy grin is the grin she always wears. And she's breathless because she ran up a flight of stairs.
Obviously, naturally,
Certainly.
Obviously, naturally, certainly.
She's not at all in love, not at all in love, not she.
No, I'm not.
Not a dot,
Not a touch.
no, not much.
When I fall in love, there'll be no doubt about it, 'cause you will know from the way that I shout it.
You're shouting.
I haven't fallen.
She hasn't fallen.
I'm not at all in
Heinzie. Heinzie.
I'll never be jealous again.
You stick to it now.
Absolutely.
That's easier said than done.
I can do it.
I knew it. But let's take an example, just for fun. Picture this. You're sitting and waiting for her to come back from a date.
There I am. I'm sitting and waiting for her to come back from a
Here
date.
she comes. Her blouse is unbuttoned, her stockings are not very straight.
Here she comes. Her blouse is unbuttoned, her stockings are not very straight.
Later on, she gets a bouquet with a card in it saying to baby, you were great. Well, Heinzie, what would you do then?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous again.
Nice work, Heinzie. Let's take another example. Picture this. You've nothing to do, so you drop into chat for a while.
There I am. I've nothing to do, so I drop into chat for a while.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a smile.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a smile.
Then you see a shirt and a tie and a pair of pants in a nice, neat little pile. Well, Heinzie?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never be jealous again.
That's the stuff, Heinzie. You're practically cured.
There will be no more nightmares to sleep through. No more keyholes to peep through.
No more bushes to creep through.
That's my plan.
Well, now that you're a new man, picture this. You go to your sweetie's apartment, you borrowed the key.
There I am. I go to my sweetie's apartment, I borrowed the key.
There she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
There she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
Then to boot, she tells you she was in the arms of her cousin who's back from overseas.
Her cousin from overseas, do you expect me to believe that? I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never, 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 never be jealous again.
Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise. Hey there, you on that high-flying cloud. Though she won't throw a crumb to you, you think someday she'll come to you. Better forget her, her with her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't care. Won't you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you just too far gone to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other? Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Who, me? Love never made a fool of you. Not until now. You used to be too wise. Yes, I was once. Hey there, I hear you. You on that high-flying cloud. Though she won't throw a crumb to you. Don't rub it in. Someday she'll come to you. Ah, shut up. Better forget her. Forget her. Her with her nose in the air. Dancing on a puppet on a string. She won't care for me. Take this advice I hand you like a brother. Or am I not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
This is my once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Felt the morning sun and knew that this was my once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Even got a kiss from you. I feel like hopping up and down like a kangaroo. Jumping fences, climbing trees. What pleases me is what I'll do, 'cause this is our once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. Once a year. This is our once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Once a year we're jumping fences. This is our once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Once a year we lose our senses.
Look at Charlie up a tree, kissing Katie's ear. Charlie's wife is mad as hell.
Oh, well, it happens once a year, and this is that once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. Once a year.
Look at Papa Halter Bush, 92 today, running off with Sadie Lee.
He's headed for the pile of hay, 'cause this is his once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. Once a year. I don't wanna talk small talk. Now that I'm alone with you, I don't wanna talk small talk. We've got bigger things to do. Let's not talk of the weather or the fashions for the fall. Why don't you stop all this small talk? I've got something better for your lips to do, and that takes no talk at all.
I gotta buy me a dressy dress. The one that I have is such a mess.
Small talk.
Who will you vote for next election? How do you like the stamp collection?
Small talk.
Read in a book the other day that halibut spawn in early May and horses whinny and donkeys bray. And furthermore, the pygmy tribes in Africa may have a war.
No.
I don't wanna talk small
What do you think they
talk.
charge for ham now?
Now that I'm alone with you,
Not so a buck ain't worth a damn now.
I don't wanna talk small
Red where the winters are
talk.
getting milder,
We've got bigger things to
and that the
do.
teenage kids are wilder.
Let's not talk of the
One of
weather
these days I'll paint the kitchen,
or the fashions for the fall.
get Pop to put a new light switch in.
Why don't you stop all this small talk?
Like I was saying,
I've got something
What I
better
mean is,
for your
I was
lips
only-
to do.
I don't wanna talk small talk.
I've got something better for your lips to do, and that takes no talk at all.
There once was a man who loved a woman. She was one he slew a dragon for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more.
Tell me,
And there once was a man who loved a woman. She was one he gave his kingdom for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more. My love is a giant, fierce and defiant. But how can I prove it to you? Ain't got no kingdom, no dragon to back up my bragging. How can I show what I would do? I only know there was a man who loved a woman. She was one he ate the apple for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more.
there once was a woman who loved a man. He was the one that she took poison for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she. But me, I love you more. And there once was a woman loves his dope.
More than Injun loves his scalps.
More than Yogurt loves his Alps.
More. There was the man. She was one he slew a dragon for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me,
I love you more.
but me,
I love you more.
I know a dark, secluded place, a place where no one knows your face, a glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernando's Hideaway. Ole. All you see are silhouettes, and all you hear are castanets, and no one cares how late it gets. Not at Hernando's Hideaway. Ole. At the Golden Finger Bowl or any place you go. You will meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know. But if you are sitting close and making love to me, you may take my heart, you may take my soul, but not my key. Just knock 3 times and whisper low that you and I were sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know you're in Hernando's Hideaway. Ole. Ooh, it's dark in here. Fresh. Who's that?
Poopsie. Poopsie. Poopsie?
Hey, buddy, this ain't Poopsie.
I know a dark, secluded place,
A place where no one knows your face.
a glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called
Hernando's Hideaway. Ole.
Poopsie. Poopsie.
at the Golden Finger Bowl or any place you go.
You'll meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know. But if you go to the spot that I am thinking of,
You will be free
to gaze at me
And talk of love.
Just knock 3 times and whisper low that you and I are sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know
You're in Hernando's Hideaway. Ole.
I figured it out. I figured it out. With a pencil and a pad, I figured it out. 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king. I figured it out.
He figured it out.
I figured it out.
He figured it out.
With a pencil and a pad, I figured it out. Only 5 years from today. Only 5 years from today. I can see it all before me. Only 5 years from today. 5 years. That's 260 weeks times 40 hours every week at roughly 2.25 hours overtime at time and a half for overtime come to exactly $852.74. That's enough for me to get an automatic washing machine, a year's supply of gasoline, carpeting for the living room,
I'm thinking this kid in the plastic room.
not to mention a 40-inch television set.
So, although
7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing.
but give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king.
I figured it out.
She figured it out, she figured it out.
I figured it out with a pencil and a pad. I figured it out. Only 10 years from today. Only 10 years from today. I could see it clear as daylight. Only 10 years from today. 10 years. That's 520 weeks times 40 hours every week at roughly 2.25 hours overtime at time and a half for overtime comes to exactly $1,705.48. That's enough for me to buy a trip to France across the seas, a motorboat with water skis, maybe even a foreign car.
Sergeant out in the corner bar.
Not to mention a Scrabble board with letters made of gold.
So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king.
We figured it out.
We figured it out, we figured it out.
We figured it out.
With a pencil and a pad, we figured it out.
Only 20 years from today.
Only 20 years from today.
I can see it like a vision.
Only 20 years from today.
20 years. Now let's see. That's 1,050 weeks.
Times 40 hours every week.
Roughly 2.25 hours overtime at
Time and a half for overtime.
comes to exactly
$3,411.96.
Wow! That's enough for me to be a sultan in the Taj Mahal, in every room a different doll.
I'll have myself a buying spree. I'll buy a pajama factory. Then I could end up having old man Hassler work for me.
So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a
So, on with our little tribute to sleep-tight pajamas. And now, on with the sleep-tight fashion parade.
Dresses are fine, but sleep tight's divine.
Sleep-tight has everything: grace, style, and comfort.
I'm Grace.
I'm Style.
I'm Comfort. Wear Sleep Tight for happy home life.
Now I trust her night and day. That's true love the sleep tight way.
And another point, Sleep Tight is economical.
Married life is lots of fun.
Two can sleep as cheap as one.
Pajama Game is the game we're in, and we're proud to be